Evening, all of you. How are you all doing? ఎలా ఉన్నారు బాగున్నారా అందరూ Yes, today I'm going to share a beautiful experience which I had when I interviewed a person recently. So a person came for a higher position and I was asked to do a preliminary screening for that applicant. The particular person or the person's position was very important, and the name of that particular person or the applicant was Mr. Atul. So I met this person, Mr. Atul, around 6 months back. So this was an interview for a very higher position, important position. Mr. Atul was exceptionally intelligent, very good person. He was brain wise, he was very good. He had a very good physique. Yes, as soon as we saw him, I thought, yes, he has a very good, body structure, body language too. And he seemed to be he seemed to be like he had a lot of ambition, rather ambitious person, well qualified too. But I felt immediately I told to my colleagues and everybody, I said, this is the right person. We need to select him for the position. But after a few seconds, something triggered my thought. It made me think. We found all together the committee members, though I was heading the committee, I felt by force I have to disqualify the person. That too temporarily only. I'll tell you the reason. Watch the video till the end. Do you all know why I disqualified the person? Rather, we all sat together and disqualified the person. Atul's big limitation, what was it? He asked us, ma'am, can you please tell me why was I not selected? So his biggest limitation was he expected perfection in everything. He expected perfection in other people. This annoyed him. Because he started expecting perfection in whomever he met, he could not take up little mistakes the other person did, whether it is mistakes in grammar. He really disliked people who were messy in dressing. He disliked people who had very bad taste in clothes and so on. So he was a perfectionist rather. So he was expecting the same from whomever he met. Atul, when we told him, he was surprised to learn this fact about himself. Normally, see, when somebody tells us this is this is where you need to correct yourself. So he was surprised. But he said, for me to get a higher paying job or higher paying work profile, where should I improve? He asked us clearly. Yes, you gave us these inputs. He asked, where can I improve? Whether are there any criteria so that I can prepare well and come back to you all again. Then we all committee members together, we have made or we have given him three suggestions. Remember. These three suggestions were very important. Note it, it will be useful for everybody. Point number 1. Remember to recognize the fact that no person on this earth is perfect. Yes. Some people are more near to perfect or they are nearly perfect than others. So that near thing is okay to accept. Don't expect 100% or absolute perfection in any person. Yes. The most human quality which everybody has, or the important quality a human is, that no person is made perfect and human beings tend to make mistakes, isn't it? We told him this. All kinds of them. We have different varieties. So remember, no person is perfect. Accept that is what we said. Second point which we said is recognize the fact that the other fellow, whoever is in front of you, whomever you are talking to, you has a right to dislike few things, has a right to judge few things. Correct? So don't dislike that person because he's not liking this. You may like something, he may like some other varieties of food, he may have different opinion, he may have different suggestions. So please don't dislike the person because they have different way of addressing, they belong to different religion, they belong to different parties, or they buy different vehicles. Don't judge the person or don't dislike the person for that. What you should do, we said him, you don't have to approve. Yes, you don't have to approve of what another fellow or another person does. But only thing you should do is You must not dislike him. It's okay. Let him have their own taste. Let them have their own limitations. But don't start disliking him. So point number 1, don't expect perfection. Point number 2, don't dislike the person. Then we said point number 3, don't be a reformer. Simple word is what we said. Don't be a reformer. Put a little more life and let live. Live, no, rather let live philosophy. Live and let live philosophy. Most people, intensely dislike being told that you're wrong. Maximum people on this earth, if you call somebody and say that you're wrong, they dislike that. You have a right to have your opinion. They also have their right to have their opinion. So don't call somebody and say you are wrong. Sometimes, remember, you instead of calling you're wrong, it's better to keep it to yourself. Just correct them, but don't say you're wrong. Atul consciously, he was listening to all our opinions, all the 3 opinions, and he applied these 3 suggestions. First, no person is perfect. Second, don't dislike the person for their taste. Third, don't prove them wrong. And this continued, and few months later, Atul came back with a fresh outlook. That's after 6 months of the interview, he came back recently to us. And he said, neither 100% good nor 100% bad. No person can be 100% good nor 100% bad. Beside what he said rather, I love that line. I immediately selected him. He said, just imagine if everybody is trying to be 100% perfect, if the world is 100% perfect, doesn't this world be boring? Doesn't this world be dull? Yes, yes. How boring the world would be if all was perfect enough. This is what he said. Isn't it? What made you think? Please mention in the comment section. Note this simple but key factor. No person on this earth is all good, nor no person on this earth is all bad. Beautiful, isn't it? This is what Atul said. No person on this earth is all good and no person on this earth is all bad. That such person doesn't exist only. So what should we decide? What should we learn from this interview is never judge a person. Don't go against their dislikes. Every person is unique. So mingle with everybody. Try to make new friends. The world is so beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. Keep smiling. Bye-bye. Take care. And I request you all to please like the video, share the video to everybody and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Signing off. This is your Vani ma'am. Back again with one more video. Take care.